Hi, boys and girls. We are at day 4, and we have another teacher joining us, Miss Valencia from second
Hello.
grade. Woohoo! Thanks for joining us. And today is a special math problem. Instead of doing number talk, we decided to do true or false. So, boys and girls, I want you to look at this problem right here, this equation. Whoops. Tomorrow, a little preview right there. Let me see. So we're gonna do this equation, and I want you to look at it, and I want you to ask yourself, use your think time. Do you think it's true or false? And so I'll give you a minute. If you are ready to answer, put your thumb on your chest, and feel free to press pause if you need more time. Okay, and I also want you guys to use the sentence starter. I think the equation is true, or you can say false because, okay, all right. Who would like to answer the question? Thumb on your chest if you're ready. All right, Miss T.
I think the equation is false because I think 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20 and not 25. And we know that in an equation, whatever's on one side of the equation has to be the same as the other side of the equation.
Okay, let's stop right here. So you decided to solve this side of the equation first, and you said 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 makes 20.
Yes.
And I'm curious, how did you solve that? Did you skip count? How did you solve it in order to come up with 20?
I use my doubles, so I know 5 plus 5 is 10, and 5 plus 5 is 10, and then another double, 10 plus 10 equals 20.
So 5 plus 5 makes 10, and then another 5 plus 5 makes 10, and then 10 and 10 makes
20.
20. Excellent. And you said, I noticed that you also emphasized that the equal sign you said is the same as?
Yes.
Same as, so 20 is not the same as 25.
Correct.
Did anyone else find had a different answer or approach in how they solved this problem?
Miss Kim, you gave me another idea. So
okay.
when you said Miss T solved the 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 side of the equation, I thought of breaking apart the 25. So if I broke the 25 apart into 5s, I know that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. That's 5 5s.
So you decided to, so Miss T, first she actually decided to solve this side of the problem, but instead you decide to focus on this.
Yeah.
And you decomposed 25, you broke down the number 25 into 5 groups of 5, correct? So
correct.
5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which makes 25. And let's do that with our fingers. Let's do skip counting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And 25 is not the same as 20. And so if we're looking at here, 5 groups of 5, how many groups of 5 are on the other side of the problem?
4 groups of 5.
4 groups of 5, yes, exactly. Did anyone else have a different approach or?
Well, I didn't really have a different approach, but I did think of skip counting. When I saw the 4 5s, I immediately thought to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
which shows me that you have been practicing skip counting fives. And so I'm going to give you another challenging question, which Rosales loves to talk about higher thinking. I was wondering, how could we make this problem true? What can we add? Can we subtract? What can we do to make both sides true? Okay, I'll give you guys 1 more minute, and this will be our last step of the problem for today. So thumb on your chest if you have an idea. And remember, boys and girls, press pause, and I want you to also come up with an equation how to make this a true statement. Okay, all right. How about Ms. Rosales, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is it okay if I dive into multiplication or no?
Of course. We can do multiplication, division, anything, as long as it has to do with math.
So I've noticed that both Ms. T, or actually all three of you, Ms. T, Ms. Valencia, and Ms. Yakimowicz pointed out sets of 5.
Okay.
So if I'm looking on the right side, it shows 4 sets of 5, and 4 sets of 5 is 4 times 5 as an equation.
Correct, because it means 4 groups of 5.
Mm-hmm. And because I've been practicing with my multiplication and skip counting and the sets, I know from what Ms. Yakimowicz highlighted for us that 5 sets of 5 is 5 times 5.
Yes.
So if you can reverse that, so we show it 25 is 5 times 5 is equal to 4 times 5. So going back to your original question, how can we make this the same? We add 1 more set of 5. So on the right side, instead of 4 times 5, it's going to say 5 times 5. So you add another set of 5. Does that make sense?
Yes, of course. So boys and girls, let's do this one by one. 5 times 5, which means 5 groups of 5, means 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this is 25. 4 groups of 5 is 5, 10, 15, 20. We add another 5, 25. Okay, so 25 is the same as 25. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to now come up with another strategy to make this into a true statement. And I hope you can tune in for our next lesson, which is interactive read aloud. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Oh, and I'm trying so hard to press the stop recording. Where's the